I mean, they have way more tournaments, mini tournaments. There's still a bunch of tournaments that North America's not even invited to. They have more player base. Each MPL has 8 organizations paying players to professionally play the game full time. Of course, they have more of everything. Not really. Not really. Just nobody really plays, to be honest.
MOBAZANE's words reveal the harsh reality of regions struggling to grow their player base, while in other cases, regions may have players but lack the essential resources to truly thrive.
I'm sure you could probably look at some of those players, and be like, yeah, this guy's so good, but maybe the team doesn't have the right resources. So sometimes it is kind of just unlucky. Like, there are MLBB professional players in parts of the world that doesn't have the same amount of support or resources that some of these players and young kids have from Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia that can do it full time.
Scrims a lot in the region?
No, we never scrim. Very rarely. Rarely.
Even amongst the other team in the
A little bit, but only during the seasons, and it's always the same 2 or 3 teams to scrim.
We have less teams to compete with. We have less practices to build our data.
We watch MPLs, and when we get to these international tournaments, we just work really hard. We scrim a lot. I mean, compared to when we first got here, we're so much better,
Like, we learned so much just in a few weeks playing with Asian teams, like big data, right? Oh, this works, this doesn't work. Oh, they tried this strategy, oh, this might be good.
We just study up on their MPLs. We were up until like 8 a.m. watching the finals of PH and the whole playoffs of that. So we just study, and once we get here, we just practice super hard.
For BTK, literally just 5 randoms who played together and wanted to and qualified to the World Championship, right? Like, heck, they didn't even have stage experience. They were coming in as 5 random dudes who played the game online together.
It's almost unbelievable that one team made it here without even having a coach, hoping to defy all odds.
I just think it's hard. There's a few coaches that I like, but the main problem is there's really none in North America, so they don't really know us like we know ourselves, If there was an advantage that we could have gotten from somebody, we would have gotten a coach, but nobody really saw a person that would be capable.
NA is really awkward. It's not about like what he said is not arrogant. Many years that NA had tried to grab a coach from Asia. The problem with that is there's not enough funding to get them for the long run.
From the importing coach can bring a lot of insights, right? But it can also harm the team if the coach is not good. We have our own play style in the different region, which if they don't respect the play style, if they don't understand our culture, it's just gonna be another like non-unique Asian team. If we want a really good coach that's already proven, we cannot get him because we don't have money, we don't have work. But if we want to get like mid-tier coach, then what's the point?
It's difficult for 5 players just to constantly stay focused without any management system behind them. But it's just really difficult for our region, far away from the other side of the ocean.
The last time that it was on stage was M3, so whenever people see the name BTK, they're instantly going to think of the last time they saw us, which was M3. It was a good run. Ever since BTK wasn't a team, then North America on the international stage basically was never a thing either. I still think we're capable of doing really great things to make North America dominating again.
And another pickoff coming in from short. Kazua is going to fall down, and BTK will now become the Turkish Slayers.
The biggest thing that's got going for NA is our community and also the drive among every single one of the players. Even though there's no support system like any of those teams, NA team has never felt like they're worse.